Good evening, everyone. This evening, we are going to talk about a kind of medical subject that actually concerns to everyone, or I would say rather everyone, but majority of the people everywhere in the world. It is pertaining to obesity. Obesity means overweight, carrying extra flaps, extra weight, carrying an extra tire. Most of the people in the world, they really have awareness about this thing, that extra weight or obesity is not good. It is the carrier of number of diseases, a harbinger of heart problems and other number of other problems, including cancer. But some nations, like India and the other Asian nations, obesity is regarded as the sign of health. Parents will be proud of the kids who are overweight. But if the kids are in ideal weight, slim, they will really ridicule this kind of kids and laugh at them that they're the bony kid. This, my son, is bony kid. Look at him. That they are going to point to the other one who is obese. And they'll be very happy. They are going to shower lots of praise, lots of admirations, lots of good words to obese child. Lots of people in the Western country try to lose weight, unlike India and Pakistan and all that. Over here, losing weight is considered to be the stupid activity to do. Gaining weight is important, not losing weight. But in the Western country, losing weight is the first and foremost concern. But obesity is genetic, and it is very, very difficult to lose weight when you are genetically obese. So, these people have actually found a procedure, surgical procedure known as liposuction. Liposuction means they, doctors, surgeons, cosmetic surgeon, remove the extra fat, subcutaneous extra fat from our under the skin, subcutaneous fat under the skin, and they are definitely going to make you slim. But it is not 100% certain, not 100% surefire, not 100% guaranteed. Sometimes patient retrieves all the fat, all the lipid that the person has lost within few weeks. Hence, that is why this thing, some people say works, some people would say it doesn't work, it's just a gimmick by the cosmetic surgeons. I've created 5 points to elaborate what is liposuction. First way is removing lipid or fat mechanically. What they will do, they are going to make a laceration on the skin, and a mechanic arm will be inserted under our skin, and whatever the cutaneous fat is accumulated under our abdomen, our stomach, or arm, or armpit, or chest, wherever the fat has been accumulated, this mechanic arm is going to remove the fat, and we can become slim within one surgery. But it's a mechanical thing. Lacerations, cuts are made, then stitches are taken. Then remember, your body is not going to look the same way as it was before the liposuction. Before the liposuction, there were no any kind of scar, any kind of marks of stitches and everything. Now you have some marks. The doctors are definitely going to give you absolutely no mark stitches. But you can never have the same kind of natural body you had before. Point number 2 is obesity cannot be converted into nobesity easily. Obesity means extra weight. Loss of extra weight is called obesity, and when you remove this thing, it's called nobesity. Nobesity is the name given by Indian doctor in our own Gujarat city of Ahmedabad. I have actually forgotten the name of this whatchamacall Both call it doctor, but he has called it obesity. The person when enters in his hospital, he is suffering from obesity, and when he leaves, he enjoys obesity. So, obesity from the obesity, it cannot be considered, cannot be believed to be an easy task. It is very complex, very tedious, and time-consuming task for everyone who thinks about undergoing that kind of liposuction surgery. Number 3, the craze of phantom fat can be materialized. Phantom fat means those ladies who are absolutely below the ideal weight. Say, for example, lady is 5.5, ideal weight should be 50 kilo. Instead, she has only 43 or 45 kilo, but still she thinks that she is too fat. That is known as psychological phenomena known as phantom fat. Now, undergoing liposuction, a patient can get rid of this phantom fat, and the patient is satisfied. After liposuction, satisfaction is there. She can derive satisfaction. Why I use she? Because most of the time liposuction is performed by female. Male don't care if he has a, size from top to toe and all around his waist the same size. He is not going to care that he is 5.8 tall and 5.8 wide, because he is man. Man can do anything the man wants, and he is never going to be any kind of blush to him, or he is not going to be ashamed, or he is not going to have any kind of scruple about it. It's the women who are worried about their weight. Point number 4. Hefty price to pay monetarily and emotionally. Look, first of all, the operation is very, very expensive. It doesn't come cheap. It can cost a couple of lakh rupees in India, even more. So, if operation is successful, all right, no problem. You paid for your weight loss monetarily 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees. And you got perfect Diana body. But, like I said initially, every operation is not successful. Sometimes a person gets all the fat back. Person retrieves the fat back because she is obese genetically. Genetically, obese people always get the fat back. So when you get the fat back, you're paid, say around 2 lakh rupees, and now 6 months later you get the fat back. So that is monetarily price you are paid 2 lakh rupees. So now emotional price you are paying, crying all day long in your home, looking in the mirror all the time, scars you are looking at, your body is kind of mutilated, kind of looking ugly type because of the stitches were taken, and now the scar of the stitches are still prevailing on your chest, on your stomach, on your abdomen. So now you are emotionally disturbed. Number 5, opposite procedure of Botox. Now, liposuction removes the fat out of our body. But Botox is a kind of injection. Botox is a kind of chemical by which procedure these surgeons, cosmetic surgeons, are going to put fat where the fat is needed. Liposuction removes the fat. Botox actually aids the fat. Now, there are lots of people out there, they are little overweight, not too much. Now, they are sexagenarian, or they may be septuagenarian, or they may be octogenarian, or nonagenarian, like Warren Buffett and Trump. Trump is the best example, because Trump always wants to be looking like young. He has undergone lots of cosmetic surgeries. Now, what does the Botox do? Botox actually is the kind of chemical that wherever we have wrinkle, age-related wrinkles, on our face, under our eyes, under our cheek, wherever doctor finds and we find the wrinkles are there. Our skin is actually folded. The doctors are going to inject the Botox. Is a fat-creating compound, fat-creating chemical, and fat will be created over there. Fat will be added in the wrinkles, and the wrinkle will be gone. Wrinkle usually happen when the body loses the fat. At that time, you can find wrinkles. And when again the Botox are injected, then the wrinkles actually are covered by the fat. And the wrinkles would not look, face would look perfect, like you might have seen Nancy Pelosi, of Speaker of the House of America. She is in her 75, 80 years old, still no wrinkle on the face. Biden is 80 years old, no wrinkles on the face. Trump is about 80 years old, no wrinkles because of this is a miracle of Botox. So, remember, liposuction removes the fat. Botox adds the fat. So that is all it is. All the time we have. Thank you very much for listening. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Take care of yourself. Amen.